What's everybody? What's everybody doing? How's everybody doing out there? This is Wilson. I just came back from work and I actually took my Sherman-S for the past couple of days to work because I've been playing with this bad boy ever since I got it. So I had to kind of, retrain myself on the bigger wheel again. And yeah, it's a big difference when you're going from the stock knobby on the Patton. Then you go to the bigger wheel with the Pilot Street 2 tire. Big difference on how it all behaves. And let me just give you the rundown. The Sexy Sherman Bros. These two are related, but each are good at their own damn thing. All right, so you probably heard enough about the Patton already, okay? But I'll summarize it later. Stay tuned. Stay with me on the video. The Sherman-S, guys. The Sherman-S. NH Guy has one. He's right here in the chat. NH Guy, what's up? Yo, Wilson. I like your video riding around Nashua, man. Really nice stuff. I got to use my 360 camera more. But you're the master at that 360 camera, bro. All right, so the Sherman-S, guys, with the street tire. How does it feel? All right. First of all, this thing is like a locomotive. It's going to keep you stable with its weight, right? But the tire makes all the difference. I didn't like the stock knobby tire on the Sherman-S because it always felt like it was grabbing me, left and right, and it just didn't pair well with the Sherman-S, okay? So with the street tire, it keeps you up. It wants to keep you up all the time, like on turns. Like if you're going 15 to 20 miles per hour, that's when it starts to kick in. Where the gyro effect, it's like an erection, guys. It's like, it wants to keep you up all night long, okay? This here, the Veteran Patton, it's lighter. It's slightly lighter. It's smaller, smaller frame and everything. And just the way the aerodynamics work on the road, this thing is nimble. And the tire that goes along with this lighter wheel is perfect. It doesn't grab me all over the road. And it's just perfect. It's carvy. It's a predictable tire. It just gets it feels a little unstable at speed. For me, anyways. I can comfortably go 32, 33 with the Patton. This right here, the top speed I've got with the Sherman-S was 38. And it does it perfectly. I mean, when I say it keeps you up, it keeps you up. And it's also nimble enough, the tire on the Sherman-S that I have on here, it's nimble enough to almost feel like these two are the same at certain, intervals or certain ways. It's kind of crazy. It's hard to explain. But the Sexy Sherman Bros, if you were trying to get either one of these guys, if you're thinking about range and stability and the option to have a really good, comfortable seated experience because it's of being taller, go with a Sherman-S. Range, comfort, go with this, guys. And yeah, it's heavy. I bring it up and down the stairs, but it's, I'm getting used to it now. Get this if you want an all-around EUC for the streets, for the road, off-road. You can interchange the pads and take off the stock jump pads in favor for, Grizzly pads and make it your own. It's totally up to you how you want to set it up. But this is my choice for my all-around EUC. That's my perfect choice. NH Guy says, I haven't hit 40 miles per hour either. Yeah, definitely take your time with this wheel, man. Definitely take your time, grow with it. But this thing's like a locomotive because okay, I'm going to go to like the performance part now. This thing is kind of slow ramping up. I mean, it has torque, right? The Sherman-S has torque, really good torque, but you still have to like let it ramp up to get to that point. And once it gets going, like when you get to 25, 30 miles per hour. It's like, phew, thing just wants to take off to the moon, to the moon. This has excellent torque. The Patton has excellent torque, immediate power delivery, not as much as the Master, but very close to it. So if the 126 volt was on the Sherman-S, guys, if it was on this would be the best EUC on the market, I think, hands down. Even though the Sherman-S is almost kind of considered the best EUC all around last year, and I guess part of this year, I honestly think if you put more voltage, more power into this, this would be a future-proof machine, hands down. This here, I would say this is future-proof all-around EUC as well, except I'm a little concerned about the motor bolt issue that I heard, cracking off. And there are CNC options now where you can get it from a third party, but maybe Leaperkim will address that and give owners of this wheel here specifically upgraded brackets, motor bolts. They already did that with the Sherman-S. It's a comfortable SUV. Yeah, it's a comfortable SUV, that's for sure, man. And the lights on the Patton, 10 times better than the Sherman-S. You can just tell side by side which one's better. Actually,
connected.
Can I do it? Right. Yeah. It's kind of hard to see, but I can tell just by looking at it, the Patton light is brighter. So both, I mean, if you have money for both,
disconnected.
Get both. I mean, that's what I'm aiming towards. I'm aiming for future-proof, have everything I need, for the long range, which I haven't really done anything long range with it yet, but I'm aching, and I'm aching to do it, and I know this can deliver. Patton is perfect for maybe 2 or 3, trips around town, then I need to recharge it. Perfect for just going back and forth to work, easier to lift up and down the stairs, easier to bring through the trails because of the knobby, the nimbleness and the nimble nature. The stock pedals on the Patton, guys, I hated them. I took them off. They didn't feel good. And the E-Rides pedals, I recommend 10,000% E-Rides pedals. And these seats from EUC Crazy, which I made a video on right here. I'm EUC crazy. One side of my front headlight is brighter than the other. Wow, that's crazy, man. Wonder why that is. And, what I love about the Veteran series wheels is you can configure these wheels so much. Like you have all these handlebars where you can mount things on. The trolley handle, you can mount things on the trolley handle. See, there's some glare in here. I'm sorry. It is morning time. How do I lift this up? I need 2 hands for this, huh? This is a CNC trolley handle. You probably can tell with this bar over here. It's all CNC. It's all metal. And I highly recommend that as an upgrade for the Sherman-S because the stock trolley handle, it has a lot of flex to it. With that, no flex at all. Super solid. So yeah, to make this a really good wheel, like 100%, you're definitely going to need to upgrade and put some upgrades on it, depending on your riding style. And Patton, pretty much the same thing. You just need to, try to, if you're looking for more out of these things, yeah, you're going to need to put some more money down. And the Patton has everything you need. And yeah, I forgot where I'm going with this, but it's highly versatile wheel, guys. NH guy, I dumped mine in the dirt parking lot the other day trying to ride seated. Yeah, man, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. And this is Yoshi. I tried to make a live video of her pooping in the toilet, but she obviously did it sooner and pooped on the floor, which I haven't cleaned up yet. I gotta clean it up from the floor. Right, Yoshi? What do you think? Are we done? Are we done making the video? Say hello. Party want a cracker? You have to learn it and to ride backwards. Yeah, backwards I need to learn too, man. Riding seated, I can do it, but I'm not the best at it. I think if I just actually dedicate a whole entire long distance ride seated, I think we can get it nailed down. But it takes practice. It really takes a lot of practice. And I believe in you. I think you can get it, man. I think you can ride seated easily. Oh, here we got a cat. So these are the Sexy Sherman Bros. And if you were ever thinking about getting the Sherman series wheels, even the OG Sherman, the Abrams models, which one out of all of them do you like the best? And which ones are you considering in the future? So let me know down below. And if you even have a Sherman, tell me about your experience about those wheels in the comments. Again, I don't have anything coming out today for videos because I just don't. But oh yeah, it's getting cold now, guys. So it's 40 degrees. So this morning's 40 degrees, and it feels like 20 degrees without proper insulation. So I've been riding back and forth to work when it gets dark in the early mornings by wearing a balaclava and some insulated gloves. And I also wear a coat, a fleece coat underneath my LAZYROLLING. Easy. It didn't make me feel cold. I was perfectly warm. I'm going to test that out once it reaches like 30 degrees Fahrenheit and 20 degrees Fahrenheit and see what. Okay, we're rambling too much this morning, guys. I'll go riding in a few hours when it warms up a little bit, says NH Guy. I'm going to practice on grass-seated riding. Yeah, the key to it, the key is, you ever heard of the term teabagging? It's a video game term where you kill somebody in a game and you're basically bending over their face. You're teabagging your balls in their face. Well, it's kind of the same thing with the seat. You're just basically squatting on the seat up and down, and try to get your legs activated and kind of spread out your legs over pads. That's the tricky part, is spreading the legs bowed out. It's kind of easy to like try to sit down with all your feet together and your legs straight ahead, but you're going to find the most success when you practice bowing your legs out and then sit down. I'm so unlimber. Me too, man. Me too. You just saw your video, the teabagging video. Yeah, I should redo that. I should redo that video to make it even more crazy. All right, guys. I got to get going. I got to do some stuff around the house and vacuum this floor and take care of this animal and see what I can do for a little bit of video gaming for about half an hour, and then got to hit the hay early in the morning. CJ Savage Gaming. Hey, what's up? What's going on, man? Have a good day, man. Thank you, NH Guy. Just in summary, the Sherman-S, stable, comfortable, plush, a lot of options to make the ride even more better. The teardown is, I would say medium to hard difficulty. You probably should have some experience taking apart wheels before you take apart this wheel. Pretty good with the Michelin Pilot Street 2 tire. This wheel feels great with the stock knobby, nimble, lighter, perfect off-road, really good suspension. The suspension, excellent. CJ Savage Gaming, before you leave, what are you explaining? I just had joined. Yeah, perfectly fine. So, a lot of the videos I make on this channel are about electric unicycles now. So I'm doing a live stream about a couple of electric unicycles. They're made by a company called Leaperkim. These two ones specifically, the Veteran Sherman line. And this one is the biggest one. This is, I think, was an 18-inch tire, 20-inch tire. The Sherman-S. And this one is the Veteran Patton. And this is the lighter version of this one. Yeah, it is amazing, man. It is amazing. And NH guy is also a electric unicycle rider. So we're kind of just talking about our wheels a little bit and just acting crazy with our bird. My bird, I guess. Yeah, check out the videos. Hope you guys like it. And you all have a good day. I'm also considering gaming on here again, but maybe I'll just reserve that on my gaming channel. But I like to see you guys. I like to see you guys watch me suffering through Dark Souls games, Dark Soul type of games like Lords of the Fallen, which I just got yesterday. So, okay, guys, rambling. I'm sorry. I love it. Okay, guys, peace out. Gotta go.